Wave bye. Tell them bye. Tell them bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Welcome back, RK Rottweilers. Good to see you guys again. We appreciate it. And we're going to jump right into it today, as I like to do, for our Talk About It Thursdays. We get out here, we talk Rotties, we talk puppies, we talk dogs, all that good fun stuff. But for those of you guys that didn't see the last one, this is just kind of a way for me to interact with you guys a little bit more. You know, I don't go live or anything yet just because our subscribers aren't up high enough. She's always yelling at me. You know, once we get that up higher, we'll you know, start going live, doing all that fun stuff, you know. But until then, I was just trying to figure out a way to be able to, you know, rock with you guys, communicate a little bit, you know, just give a little bit more insight into RK as well, too. So I actually was kind of thinking what today was going to be, and then it hit me. Puppies. Puppies, puppies. We're going to do puppies today, guys. And reason being is that I got two absolutely gorgeous females that are supposed to drop any minute and pretty much right about the same time. So this is going to be interesting to say the least. But this is what we're going to do, you know. We're going to have some fun with it. Let's check one of them out over here. That other one's using the bathroom. Look at that big old belly, girl. You done? You got a big old belly too, girl. So, the question for today is going to be, how many puppies have you had all at once? And I mean under a year. So you could have had a couple that were brother, sister, whatever. Might have had another one that wasn't quite a year old yet, something like that. You know, how many did you have? Up till I started breeding, so I'm not including breedings. Although this is what made me think of it, is because I'm going to have so many puppies on the ground. But up until, you know, the breedings, I'm really just specifically talking about just actual dogs, not litters. Because that's too easy, you know, we can start piling up numbers once we do that. And good Lord, don't let my bro get involved in, you know, him having, you know, 4, 5, 6 litters at once. And goodness gracious, you want to talk about who's going to take the award for that? The patience of a saint, man. Look at the girls again. And as you guys can see, it's beautiful out today. Over here, find him. What are you doing, girl? Two big girls. Oh, she's trying to get that tennis ball. Get out of here. You didn't see it? I already moved it. You missed it, knucklehead. So, my answer to that one, guys, is I had three. I had male and a female. And then before those two reached a year old, I had picked up another female. So at that point, I had 3 puppies all at once. It wasn't too bad, you know. For those of you guys that don't know or understand when it comes to the kennel training, do yourself some justice and get into that, because it can just save you a lot of time, stress, money, all that good stuff. When I was younger, I didn't, and it really, you know, it really tested my patience and You know, I just didn't understand why the dogs wouldn't act a certain way or do certain things, and it's because me as the person, as the human, I wasn't training them right. You know, it wasn't the dog's fault at all. It was definitely my fault. Get over here. Hey, get over here. Just wandering off. It's your big old belly. Get over here. You know, I wasn't raising them right. You know, when I was younger, I wasn't giving them the patience and you know, the learning and everything else that they really should have been getting. And I tried to hold them accountable for it, and they definitely weren't the problem. It was me 100%. So, you know, as I got older and I learned and I grew, you know, I understood a lot better how to, you know, get these dogs trained and raise them, and, you know, have multiple dogs without overly stressing out. Look at this kook. She's just all in this bush over here. Hey, excuse me. Boogie. Get out of there. Get out of there. What do you think you're doing, huh? Get out of there. Now, I'm actually going to tell you guys exactly what she was doing. She was digging for a place to have her puppies. That's one of the signs that they start showing, is they start scratching the floor, or if you let them outside, they'll start digging. What they do is they look for a nice little place to kind of dig a little den and then have their puppies, because they're den animals, you know, by nature. That's what they are. So that's actually what she was doing. So that was pretty cool that you guys got to check that out. You know, that's just one of the signs that she's getting really close. Not really eating right, you know, and then eventually we'll start taking her temperature and watching that as that goes up and down. And, you know, there's a few different ways, and they start showing a lot of signs. So, you know, that was interesting though that you guys got to see that. That's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do too is I'm going to get you guys inside and let you guys see the whelping room, 100% completed version. We got the tarps down, all the blankets, everything's ready to go. We got all our supplies out, everything. Like I said, guys, these two are due like any minute they could start dropping puppies. So, you know, I'm stuck in the house pretty much for the next 2-3 weeks, you know, unless my wife is here, then maybe I can get out and get a bite to eat or something like that, but then I'm right back to it. So give us a second, guys. I'm actually I got a little bit more maintenance to do to the actual whelping box. I got to move the handles around to the other side. So let me get that done, and then I'll pop record again, let you guys get another look at the girls inside the whelping room and all that good stuff. All right, so just give us a quick second. And yeah, I also want to hear from you guys. I want to hear, how many puppies have you had at the same time under a year old, and how did you deal with it? Were they outside dogs? Were they inside dogs? Did you keep them in the kennel? Did you kennel train? Did you just stress out and pull all your hair out? How many shoes did you lose? How many belts? You know, how much property did you lose due to maybe not putting them up, you know, secure enough? You know, things like that. So kick me out a couple stories, guys. I want to read them and I want to check it out. And give us a minute. We'll be right back. All right, there we go. As you can see, I'm sweating already. So I don't want to turn on the AC because I don't want it to be too cold in here when the puppies are born. Yeah, so I just kick on a fan, and at night, you know, we got the ceiling fan, of course, but, you know, I just kick on a different fan. But I'll give you guys a quick tour. Totally finished product. We'll start over here. Make sure I ain't bothering my wife at work. So we got our bed, be able to sleep. Here's our whelping box number 1. And of course, we got our tarp and our blankets down. We got both of our pins over here. This is going to act as our whelping box number 2. You see the safety rails in there. Ain't that right, girl? Yeah. Keep the fan there. See, a couple space heaters once they're born. Towels, all the necessities, all the good stuff. Yeah. So, and of course, got to have me something to watch my tube on. So this right here, guys, we take this and we fill it up with alcohol water, and we wipe down the dog's bellies and feet and everything when they come back in. After I take them out, you know, to use the bathroom and all that good stuff, I always wipe them down before I bring them back in with the puppies. Just an extra, you know, precautionary measure. And I don't take them all the way to the back, so, you know, I know that I get the camera going when I take the girls and the, you know, my buddy back to the back, but, you know, for the next few weeks, they definitely won't be involved. just because there's a lot more roughage back there, and I don't know, I don't want them picking anything up and bringing it back to the puppies. So I'm real anal when it comes to these puppies. I don't really take them outside. I don't let people around them, none of that. It's me and them right here. So we'll have one over here and one over there. That's the setup, guys. That's it. So, like I said, let me know about the puppy thing. You know what I was asking. Like I said, mine, I had 3. The other 2 weren't a year yet, and then of course I bought the other girl. So I had 3 at once. It was a little challenging, but I've always had them in pairs, guys. I've always had 2 boys or a boy and a girl. Like I never really had just one Rottie. They do a lot better when they're together. You know, when there's multiple dogs running around. What? And she's just so hot, she don't know what to do. So I'll probably just kick on the big fan, let her rest it out in here. Here, mama. What? So that's about it, guys. Like I said, I wasn't doing too much of nothing on this one. Just to, you know, talk about it Thursdays. And like I said, I'll keep trying to, you know, include everybody and just get some good questions out there, some good Q&As, you know. And once again, this isn't a Rottie question at all. Every now and then we'll have strictly Rottie questions, but for the most part, it'll just be dog questions. You know, now me personally, no, I have. Okay, I was gonna say I've never owned anything but Rotties, but I did have a pit bull once, probably about 20 years ago. It was a beautiful pit though. It was all red everything. I mean, you name it, it was all red. So of course my cheesy self, I named it Red. Whatever, what are you gonna do, right? But like I said, shoot us back some answers on that. And man, thank you guys for hanging out. Like I said, the last Talk About It Thursdays did real good, so I'm really happy to see you guys engaging and just, you know, wanting to, you know, share some information with me as well as, you know, the information I share with you guys. So it's not a one-way street, guys, right? I mean, you know, give me at least a little chance to get to know you guys, just a little bit, because, you know, we open the doors wide open for you guys. So thank you guys for coming back. If you guys haven't subscribed and you know, you enjoy the videos, you enjoy hanging out, make sure you hit that subscription, you know, share it a little bit, hit the like button. Definitely make sure you're hitting that like button and you're commenting. Those are things that really help push the videos and keep them going. And I'll come up with some good new, you know, some more questions for Talk About It Thursdays, and we'll keep it going. You know, we'll keep it going. As you guys know, I do a few different things here. We do the Talk About It Thursdays. Of course, I do the Rotties and Rides. Didn't get much chance this year or last year to do it. Just kind of wasn't in the position to really hit up a lot of car shows like I wanted to. Plus, the car shows out here are way different. I'm used to, you know, a lot of the lowrider shows and things like that. And they just don't really have a lot of that out here, so it's kind of different. And then, of course, I do Cooking with Rotties. I don't do those all the time because when I do it, I want it to be something that's just not a basic, typical, you know, recipe that everybody cooks, you know, or if it is, I want to kind of show my flair on it. And there's a lot of things that people are just scared to cook because they get intimidated, but they're really not that hard. So that's why I do those. But like I said, we're just having fun, guys. Having fun, and we appreciate you guys coming out. We really do. And come on back and see us. All right. Wave bye. Tell them bye. Tell them bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.